Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, I am proud to be able to say that we're into game number 1 of the Dreamhack ISO Open, spawning over here in the bottom left-hand corner of Daybreak as the Blue Terran, the Italian Stallion, ladies and gentlemen, ATN's ClouD. His opponent going to be spawning up in the top right position as the Red Protoss, one of the lesser-known Korean players, but really looking forward to seeing how he can make an impact on the scene here. And he might be able to progress out of this group and really make a name for himself, so let's find out if he can. It is NaRa. So pretty exciting times here to start off with. We have a TVP on Daybreak. Daybreak, of course, known as the map of epic games. We can see by the path of this SCV from ClouD that you have to go via the bottom or via the top here, sections of the map to get to your opponent's third base and his natural expansion, as ClouD has so helpfully just pointed out to us. And it looks like ClouD actually going to be going for a proxy barracks here, ladies and gentlemen, but he's only sent one SCV. I want everyone to note this. This isn't a double 11-11 racks by any stretch of the imagination. Because we don't have a second SCV. We even have a gas being taken, so it looks like ClouD's going to be going for proxy marauders here to start our day off here in Valencia, and what a way to do it. NaRa showing us the second scouting route you can take via the top of the map, and the reason, of course, for those that haven't seen this map before, is because of these huge destructible debris out here in the middle of the map. And usually when it gets to a late game where one player is fairly confident he will be able to defeat the other by constantly resupplying, we get to see things like the rocks being taken out and just a constant battle out there in the center. So now we're going to be scouting the base of ClouD right now, sees that a refinery is taken, but cannot actually see a barracks anywhere, and for that reason, he's going to be very, very suspicious indeed. We have an SCV moving in now. We've even got a cybernetics core going down. The first Zealot desperately trying to get chrono boosted out. And the first Marauder is on its way. I would not be surprised to see Concussive Shell if ClouD wanted to go with that as well. Very, very useful against Protoss. There we go. That Concussive Shell is going to get researched now, slowing down any Zealots that might want to take out the Marauder, and therefore being able to kite them very, very effectively indeed. The probe is now out of the base for NaRa, and he is actually scouting down in this location briefly just to see if there might have been a proxy there, but I think he knows exactly what is up now. The first Marauder is going to come out and try and do as much damage as he possibly can, and here we go. An engineering bay, very interesting choice, actually getting put down here from ClouD. I thought he might have put down a bunker or something like that, but it looks like he just wants to create some sort of Sim City at his opponent's ramp to try and stop him for as long as humanly possible. Concussive Shell now complete, but we have a Stalker in addition to a Zealot, and it looks like that SCV building the engineering bay is in fact going to go down. 2 Marauders now out, taking all the shields off of that Stalker, but doing its very best to try and kite this Zealot back, and here we go. Oh no, moving forward with Concussive Shell, takes out the Stalker. Excellent play there, needs to watch out. One of those Marauders is getting quite low on health, but a third one has now come to the party, and NaRa is in a world of trouble right about now. 3 Marauders with Concussive Shell about to bear down on his base. He has a Stalker being chrono boosted up, but 3 Marauders would make absolutely short work of it. In fact, ClouD should really be thinking about focusing down this pylon, because then everything absolutely goes to waste for NaRa, and the probes rather, my goodness, it really is morning, getting pulled now, but a 4th Marauder shows up, and that's going to make it very, very difficult for him indeed. Once again, more SimCity with these, oh, very nice, picking off the Marauder there with the engineering bay, just doing a nice job there for ClouD. Interesting choice of building, but it seems to have worked quite well. The number of probes killed this game so far is 10-1. NaRa is holding on by the skin of his teeth right now, but there's really not too much he can do. The gateway itself is being taken down. We even have an SCV coming in to help out. Very, very cute indeed, but he probably wants to get the heck out of there before it's too late. And 4 more Marauders popping in. The SCV now going to be building a bunker as the probes try to get a surround off on the Marauders, and they think they might actually do it. Dear, oh dear, very, very nicely played there. Are these Marauders all going to die? We have 2 of them dead right now, only a single Marauder left, but the bunker is about to finish, and that will be the biggest problem here for NaRa. The Stalker really has to take out the SCV building that bunker, but if the Marauders can hit the Stalker, that's not going to be an option. The Stalker does not actually attack the SCV, and therefore the Marauders get into the bunker. That Stalker's going to die as well, and I think, yes, it is within range of that gateway. GG from NaRa, ladies and gentlemen. ClouD is going to win game number 1.